President Obama is gearing up to lock horns with the GOP on another issue. The president is reportedly preparing to announce a major overhaul of the nation's immigration system, perhaps as early as next week. Republicans are angry because they believe President Obama will bypass Congress and exercise his executive powers. Arise News correspondent Gloria Chapa is here with the details about the upcoming proposal. Gloria?
Well, Debbie, the change will protect up to 5 million unauthorized immigrants from deportation, providing many of them with work permits. Another part of the plan is to allow undocumented parents of American citizens or legal residents to get legal work permits as well, and that would erase the worry of separating families through deportation. This move could affect as many as 3.3 million people who have been living in the United States for at least 5 years. In addition, the changes could extend protection to undocumented immigrants who came to the country as children, as well as to their parents.
I know I'm capable of doing so much, and I know I can be someone. I just need the opportunity. And I want to be a translator, and I want to work for the government. And I know I'm capable of doing that. I just need him to do something.
The president also plans to redirect the focus of the government's 12,000 immigration agents, shifting extra resources to the southern border, increasing salaries for immigration and customs enforcement officers, and replacing the Secure Communities program.
Over a year to go ahead and at least give a vote to the Senate bill. They failed to do so. And I indicated to Speaker Boehner several months ago that if in fact Congress failed to act, I would use all the lawful authority that I possess to try to make the system work better. And that's going to happen. That's going to happen before the end of the year.
The White House is still debating whether or not to include illegal farm workers who have been employed for years, but in any case, the president says that the time to act is now. And Republicans are ready to fight. Speaker John Boehner is considering suing President Obama over immigration and refuses to rule out another government shutdown, planning to fight the president over immigration changes. The White House says that lawyers have been working for months to make sure the proposal is legally unassailable and expects outside legal experts to back the administration's legal assessment once President Obama makes the plan official.
Laura, I'm sure he's hoping to be very diligent about that, knowing how the Republican-controlled Congress will feel about these executive actions. So let's go back. Explain to me what the Secure Communities program is, and as I understand it, it's quite controversial.
It is actually. What it is, it's a federal initiative that was put into place by President George W. Bush and expanded by President Obama. What it does is it gives local police the right and the ability to check the immigration status of anyone that they arrest. So the problem with that is that, just put aside the civil liberties problems with possible profiling, it sounds like a great idea. You know, they can put the fingerprints through FBI's database, find criminals, deport them, sounds great. So right now, as of now, they've deported 288,000 criminal deportations, correct? Mm-hmm. Well, with that much, you would basically expect to see some sort of level of crime reduction. As a matter of fact, 2 legal experts, 2 law professors have done their own study on this, and what they found is that they have not seen a drop in the FBI index crime rate or in violent crimes. So the question is it working? Well, it doesn't seem like it is.
Yeah, it would seem so. And of course, the Republicans have been, if you will, saber-rattling since the midterm elections. Mitch McConnell and John Boehner have said that if the president uses executive actions on immigration reform, it would poison the well. So what form would that take in terms of Congress's retaliation?
Well, they're actually kind of throwing around the I word, impeachment. Of course they are. So what's going to happen, what they're saying is that the prosecutorial discretion that the president is going to use should only be used for a case or two for special cases, not to erase or change whole legal sections. But some legal experts completely disagree with that interpretation. And what they say is that the executive branch actually has broad powers of prosecutorial discretion because federal law enforcement is very limited. The resources are limited. Mm-hmm. And in 2017, when President Obama does leave office, if it is a Republican president that takes over, well, that person could conceivably completely reverse all of the overhaul.
Roll it all back.
They could. But right now what that means is that it erases the possibility of immigration for millions of Hispanics, Latinos, and other immigrants.
Yeah, the possibility of deportation.
Yep.
Yeah, Gloria Chapa, thank you so much. Appreciate it.